Imagine a calm night where millions of people across the world look up, expecting to see the moon glowing softly in the sky, guiding travelers, lighting villages, comforting lonely night owls, and maintaining the quiet rhythm of nature. But tonight feels different. The sky looks darker, heavier, as if someone has dimmed the lights of the universe. You check your phone to see if it's a new moon, but something feels off. News alerts begin to pop up everywhere. Astronomers are panicking, satellites reporting anomalies, and a chilling message spreads across the world. The moon has gone completely vanished without a trace. Not shattered, not hidden behind clouds, just gone, as if someone plucked it out of the sky like it never existed. At first, people stare in disbelief. How can something that massive, something that has been in our sky for billions of years, suddenly disappear? Streets fill with confused crowds. Cameras point upward. Scientists begin emergency broadcasts, trying to explain the impossible. But within minutes, the first signs of disaster begin to appear. Subtle at first, then terrifyingly real. The tides begin acting strangely. The gentle pull and push of seawater that the moon controlled for eons begins to fail. Beaches stretch out unnaturally far, exposing seafloors that no human has ever walked on. Fishermen stare in shock as boats sit awkwardly on dry sand where water once flowed. But this is only the calm before the real chaos. Within oars, massive waves begin to rise, not because the moon is pulling them, but because it isn't. The ocean becomes confused, its natural rhythm broken. The water that once obeyed the moon's gravity begins to redistribute violently. Gigantic rogue waves form in unpredictable places, some crashing into coastlines without warning, others sucking water away so fast that ships tilt and topple, entire ports float. Small islands disappear underwater. Coastal cities like Karachi, New York, Manila, and Mumbai experience flooding unlike anything recorded before. But the ocean is only one part of the disaster. As the Earth rotates, the moon acted like a stabilizer, like a weight on a spinning top that keeps it from wobbling. Without it, Earth begins to tilt, ever so slightly at first, then more aggressively. Seasons start shifting. Winds become wild. Weather patterns collapse. In some places, storms begin forming out of nowhere. Monstrous hurricanes, fed by chaotic oceans and unstable air. Meanwhile, other areas begin to freeze as temperatures drop unpredictably. Crops fail as farmers no longer recognize the sky. The delicate balance of sunlight across the planet begins to break. And all of this is happening within just the first day of losing the moon. As days pass, animals behave strangely. Birds fly in circles because the moon once guided their migration. Turtles that depended on moonlight to reach the sea lose all sense of direction, crawling aimlessly until they die. Wolves stop howling. Coral reefs begin to bleach faster. The night, now completely dark, becomes alien. You step outside and realize how much the moon actually illuminated the world. Without it, the night feels infinitely deeper, more silent, and unnervingly empty. Crime rates begin rising simply because darkness provides cover. Electricity demands skyrocket as cities try to compensate for the missing lunar light. People begin reporting a strange feeling like the sky is somehow incomplete, like nature itself is grieving. But as humanity struggles to adjust, Earth moves toward an even more catastrophic consequence: the slow destabilization of its axial tilt. Without the moon's gravitational grip, Earth can tilt anywhere between 0 and 45 degrees, and it begins shifting unpredictably. Some regions experience extreme sunlight for months. Others fall into extended winters. Ice caps melt faster under prolonged sunlight, raising sea levels further. Meanwhile, parts of the world that fall under extended darkness become cold enough to freeze lakes and rivers solid. The planet begins to resemble a world caught between fire and ice. In this new chaotic Earth, humanity must adapt fast. Governments declare global emergencies. Scientists propose massive artificial satellites to mimic the moon's stabilizing effect. But these ideas take decades and billions of dollars. Meanwhile, crops fail, food shortages intensify, and global economies crumble. The oceans, still unstable, produce megastorms, that hit random coastlines with deadly force. Earthquakes become more common as the planet's crust adjusts to new tidal stresses. Even the rotation of Earth begins to change slightly. Days grow a few minutes longer, making people feel tired and disoriented. But the most unsettling change happens in the sky. Without the moon's presence, the night sky looks wrong. Too many stars. Too much darkness. The familiar anchor that guided humans for thousands of years through mythology, navigation, and emotion is gone. Poets lose their muse. Lovers lose their symbol. Photographers lose their subject. Humanity begins to realize how emotionally connected it was to the moon, how deeply it shaped human culture, art, religion, and storytelling. Months later, scientists warn of something even worse. Without the moon's steady pull, Earth's tilt might keep changing forever, turning the planet into a violent, unpredictable world like Mars or Venus. Summers may reach temperatures beyond survival. Winters may plunge to deadly freezing points. Ecosystems collapse entirely. Humanity would be forced into artificial biodomes, underground cities, or space colonies if we even survive that long. Slowly, the absence of the moon becomes a reminder of our fragility. It wasn't just a beautiful object, it was the planet's guardian, stabilizing climate, protecting oceans, guiding life. And now, without it, Earth becomes a planet constantly fighting for balance, forever altered. The nights remain dark, the oceans remain wild, the seasons remain chaotic, and humanity learns the most important lesson of all. Sometimes the things we take for granted, those silent companions in the sky, are the very things keeping our world alive. And as generations grow up without ever knowing the soft silver glow of the moon, the universe feels just a little lonelier.